Hi guys. Hi. Welcome, welcome,
Hey,
welcome. It
hey,
seems like it's been
everybody.
forever. Hey Christine, how are you doing, ma'am?
First of all, welcome back, Cat. Woo! Go, Cat. Go, Cat. She's back. She's back. Hey, Cat. Welcome
How
back
are
to
you,
the
ma'am?
show. Oh, I am doing well. How are you feeling?
I am feeling much, much better. Thank you so much for uh everybody needs a team member like you. She gets in, she steps up to the plate and she knocks a home run every time. So I thank you for covering for me while I was out for sure. We want to give a moment just to welcome everybody in. Come join us, come join us, come join us. We are live.
Yes,
And this is
yes,
going to be such
yes,
a fun show today. It's going to be fun. So
yes.
share, we want your input. Share, share, share. Come and join us. Invite your friends. Please share. Check us out on our pages. Oh, I need to
Yes,
post live with our other page. Hey, Christine, give me a minute.
yes. No
Go
problem.
ahead. What are we talking about today? I'm excited to hear.
Well, I mean, of course, but first of all, thank you to everyone though who's already watching, who already is subscribed to the YouTube channel, who follows us on Instagram, has connected with us on Facebook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to stay with us, walk with us, talk with us, and share it with another friend or family member. We want to just grow the community more and more and more in 2024. Uh-oh, that was a little rhymish. We want to grow
Who are
more
you?
in 2024. But keep sharing, keep walking with us. We appreciate you all so very much. And today we have a very interesting topic, as Kat was saying. This is all about the month of love, February month. So we're talking about, let's see, last week we talked about the best and worst relationship advice that we had ever received. And then, some of that bad advice was let them cheat, sis, in silence. And then the other one was cheat back.
Wow. Wow.
I heard another piece of advice. It was swing on them. And I'm okay. So, anyways, so if you want a
Oh,
restraining order, swing on him. But other than that, this week we have a great topic. But really quick before I share it, for those who don't know where to find us, you want to follow us and be a part of the community, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Cat Harvey and a Christine Show, on Instagram at the Cat Harvey and a Christine Show, and on Facebook at Cat Harvey a Christine. We would be more than happy to welcome you into the family. Okay, but with no further ado, let's get into today's topics. Are you ready, Kat?
I am ready, 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 ready. Okay.
Done, done,
So
done.
So I have the green flags, which I think is going to be interesting as we unfold this topic. So one of the green flags is that he is clear about his feelings. So he tells you exactly how he feels. That's perfect. Like, yes, we want
Okay.
people to be open and honest. Okay. He validates your feelings is a number two flag. He validates your feelings. So those are all good things. Yes, he tells you how he feels. He validates your feelings. You say, "This is how I feel." He
Yeah,
goes, "Yes,
yeah,
good.
I get it.
Okay, I hear you. Yes, I respect. Welcome, guys. Come in. Say hello to us so we can say hello back
Hey,
to you."
that's right. Let
Um,
us know you're here.
he respects your boundaries. He respects your boundaries. That's a good thing too. Okay. He makes time for you. That's a big one. He makes time for you.
He or
Uh
she. He or she.
right. Because I'm doing it for myself. Yeah, my thing. Okay. You are sexually compatible. Okay, that's very
Okay.
important. That's important.
Hmm.
Okay. He or she pays attention to the little things. That's
Okay.
good.
I like that.
Okay. Y'all share the same values. That's important. He or she sees future plans with you. You're in the future plans.
I like that.
You can have difficult conversations. Okay.
That's a good one.
He or she inspires you to be your best self.
Yes.
He or she celebrates your successes.
Hmm.
He or she is consistent. Okay, those were mine. Those were mine. Okay, those were the green flags. So, when reading this list, I have a scenario I'm gonna just throw out there real quick before you get to the red flags. Okay. So I'm gonna do it in two parts. This is for my ladies of a certain age, 40 over, and then also for the ones under 40. I want to see how y'all respond to this scenario. Okay.
Uh,
There is a woman who has her eye on this guy. He's a very attractive man.
mm-hmm.
Um, they seem to have really good chemistry conversations, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it hasn't gone any further than that. Like they have really good conversations when they get together. They talk for hours on end and stuff like that. But
Mm.
that's where it stops. Does does she A say something, approach it, or does she B allow it to continue as is, or C just be like screw it and move on to the next one? So, A, does she approach, because dating is different now in 2024 than it was, let's
It
say,
is.
when I was married back there in the early 2000s. This is very different, right? So does she make the move? Does she just allow it to keep going as is? Or does she just move on and say, ain't nothing going on here but the rent?
Well, there you go. Nothing.
So what are your comments? I'm really curious to hear from
Yeah.
40 over and under 40. What would you do in this scenario?
That's a really good scenario. You know what? And we can only go based off of, what you've shared.
Uh-huh.
I personally think that one, she has to be clear with herself. Like, hey, yeah, I know we're kind of we're just friends. Like literally,
Right,
that's what you're saying. Like, we're
right,
just friends. We can go out and have a
right.
good time. We have great conversation. We can laugh, talk, friends, right?
Friends.
Um,
Yep.
but what does she actually feel? What is she actually expecting or hoping for? And then maybe take that step of boldness and say, hey, I just wanted to talk to you about such and such. And we know that traditionally guys unfortunately run whenever we start talking all that relationship stuff.
Right, 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 right.
But that's okay. But that's okay because it lets you know where you are and where he is. So
That's true.
you guys are just friends. Did you only want it to be friends? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. You never know until you say something. If he doesn't run, good for you, sis. Now, where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? Do you want to just be in a, committed dating relationship, or do you want it to go further? Because I actually have a scenario too. Something that I saw this week on the Blue app, and
Okay.
I wanted to share it as well. But I think first of all, she needs to be clear about what does she actually think? What does she actually feel? And then kind of go from there.
I think that's a very good. I think women of a certain age and under would maybe agree with that, because I think a lot of times we are unclear of what our goals are. Um, when I was dating really heavily before I got married
Yeah.
in early 2000s, yeah, I definitely believe the guys should make the first move. Definitely believe that, bar none. Would
Yeah.
not dare. Would not
Yeah.
dare. Would not
Yeah.
dare. I'd be like, nope, I got options, right?
Out. You about to make me sing the little Jamie Foxx song. Soon as you said I got options.
I
Out.
got okay. But I think as we get older, especially when you hit that 40 mark, you go, oh, do I have as many options? Right. And it's
Hmm.
so funny because even now I'm gonna turn it to the biblical sense. When we think about the story of of Naomi and Ruth and Boaz, right? For the first time, my bishop was talking about it, and I never looked at it this way before. We always say, "Oh God, send me my Boaz," blah blah blah. But Ruth made the move. Ruth made the move,
Actually,
and
I have
Ruth
never
made the
thought
move.
about that. Yes, she
Exactly.
did.
She did fast half us like no.
I'm pulling out my belt.
So Ruth, while we have all these single ladies who are, in the church and all that, we applaud you because we too are in the ministry, right? But
Yes,
Ruth
yes.
made the first move. And I'm like, yeah, she did. So I have a different perspective on this now. I have a different perspective. So it's okay for me. I think it's okay now for the woman to make the first move. And I know a lot of our viewers was like, it's been okay. Where have you been in the 1920s?
Hello, I was there with you. I mean, but you know what? Though, I don't know, because then I guess, and then sometimes we were, when you think about it, it can be related to all the images that you've been shown and that you've
Absolutely.
seen and received throughout your whole life about
Absolutely.
chivalry and the guy coming to get the girl, the guy, holding the umbrella over her head. You remember, like in old school movies, the guy would lay down his jacket over the
Yeah.
puddle. And the woman, so the woman could walk over it, like, forget your little free jacket. Now, I'm not saying that I would require that of someone or even ask someone to do that. I'm like, let's just walk around the puddle. But the image is he comes to get us, or the guy will come to get a woman. He will take care of her. He will, pursue, whether it's subtle or bold. He'll be the one to pursue, and we just sit back and be pretty and just wait for him.
Now, I still think men are hunters and they do pursue, but I think you have to make yourself available to be pursued. Right? I think that's the fine line. I think it is like, oh yeah, I want to let you know that I am interested, right?
Yeah.
So I think you do like drop the little remember how they used to drop the little handkerchief on the ground so he can pick it up and stuff like that. That was her way of letting them know, yes,
I'm
I'm
available.
interested.
I'm single and I'm ready to mingle.
Right.
I am not. Okay. I am not. I am no longer mingling or singling.
I don't need CEO extraordinaire to come after me. Nope, she is happily married. Happily.
When you see a chair just fly across the what you say?
Wait, it's going to do a double effect to hit both of us. It's going to come through the screen. Okay. But I think you do have to let them know that you are available, that you are interested. So I think it's ways without just stripping off your clothes and standing in front of them naked going, yes, I'm ready. That you do have some subtleties that you can let them know, hey, I am interested in you, and I would love to see where this goes. But drop the comments in there because we really want to know your thoughts on this. We really, really want to know your thoughts on this. All right.
Yes. And so you know what else we're going to get into these red flags, but you know what else I did while you were sharing your green, oh so happy flags? I went ahead and posted for some live feedback.
Good. Okay.
Yes. Share with us some red flags. So I got one girl to comment. She said lying, cheating, mismanagement of money, and not loyal.
Oh, facts. Yeah.
I totally
Did you
agree.
say why I got divorced? Oh, I thought, I'm sorry. Different show. No. Different show. I'm sorry, guys. I flashed back. Come back to the present, Cat. Come back to the present.
Oh no. She said, okay. Now let's read the list one more time, just in case. So if you can click any of these red flags, it might be anyway.
Okay, let me get my check mark ready. Okay, go ahead. Go.
So lying, cheating, mismanagement of money.
Go ahead. What else you got?
And not loyal.
Group 2. Okay, yes. I get it all right. D, all of the above.
Oh,
Like what?
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I
Okay,
say
so let me
kudos to
see
her.
that. Let's see what else is a red flag, apparently.
She nailed those
Love
red
bombing. She said, yeah,
Oh,
those are big red flags.
she
Uh,
nailed those.
yeah, yeah. You say stick to dismount. Doop. But let's see. So love bombing is a red flag, and that's like
Okay.
rushing into a relationship too quickly. And again, this is for men or women. So if the
Right.
shoe
Because
fits,
both,
wear it.
yeah, absolutely. Yep. Mhm.
Love bombing, lack of appreciation. And I think, Kat, even on your green flag list, you shared like them being able to appreciate you or celebrate you, celebrate accomplishments, things like that. So a lack of
Absolutely.
appreciation, boundary crossing, especially let's say like, and not setting the false expectation that,
Yeah.
oh, I just met you, you already know my boundaries. No, but once you tell them that they've crossed it, do they continue? Do they
Right.
apologize? Do they back
Right.
off? Mm-mm. Let's see. Lack of communication. I already knew that was going to be on there.
Absolutely.
Unwillingness to compromise. Oh my
Mm.
goodness.
Yep.
Gaslighting. Ooh. Inconsistency.
Ugh.
Put downs, like verbal put downs.
Yeah.
Controlling behavior,
Mm.
and alienation, excessive lying, jealousy,
Wow.
lack of trust, goodness, abuse,
It's
and
more
I'm
red
almost
flags than green flags.
and hot, hot and cold behavior. And I'm done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But
That was
it's
deep.
so funny while you're saying those things though. I'm like, I don't know. Some of them I might have to check on myself. Check.
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say that. I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh. Who going to the altar tomorrow at
I
church?
know.
Deliver me, Lord. But you
You
know
know,
what?
go
You're
ahead.
right. Go ahead.
It's interesting when you listening to these lists and you're thinking about relationships, past relationships. You're going, am I the red flag in the relationship?
How about this? Was I the flag stand, meaning that I can hold multiple flags?
Okay,
Tell
okay,
on,
okay.
tell on yourself. It was me.
That's
Okay.
it's
Man,
I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Right, right,
for
right. Am I the
real.
guilty party? So
See?
that's interesting. And we just want you to, things that make you go, as
Hmm.
Arsenio said back in the day. Because
Right.
it's really and those of us who are looking to get into a new relationship or something, we want to make sure that we're
Mhm.
not disabling those red flags, because that's very
Yeah.
important, because past traumas can make you relive some of those in new
Oh,
relationships.
oh, it is so true. It is so
So
true. And
we
you know
have to
what?
make go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said we have to
No,
make sure.
oh
Okay.
no, go
Okay.
ahead.
And you know what, Kat? But you just brought up a really good point. Like, those red flags, they are signs of past traumas, right? And some
Mhm.
of us, even who aren't single, you might be in a relationship or married or, whatever. Um, and you're still the red flag. Like maybe you haven't dealt with that thing. Maybe it's
Right,
not just, oh, I can spot that in them from the past. Oh, I can spot that in
right.
myself from the past. What about I can spot that in myself now and I'm
Now.
in the
Mhm.
relationship? And of course, if it's the other person, yikes. But what if it's both of you all together? What if there's just some levels of toxicity? Not the whole
Mhm.
relationship, but just
Right,
some that, could
right.
stand your attention. Because, hey,
Yeah,
nobody is perfect. We all need to, do a self
to
check.
grow.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And we got to make sure that we're not
is it
allowing
me?
past relationships to hinder the future relationships, meaning, I get it, he may have cheated your previous relationship, he or she may have broke your trust, right? And so
Hmm.
now you're holding the new person like they can't
Yes.
breathe without you. And they're thinking, who you on the phone with? What you doing? Why you
Ooh.
talking to that? I saw you look at that girl. I saw you look at that guy. We're that
Uh-oh.
kind. So we're causing them to have trauma now too, because we have PTSD, like we're like, so I think it's very important when getting into a relationship, you have to heal from previous traumas.
That
you
is
have to
true.
heal from previous hurts. And it's okay to be single until you're ready. It's okay. It's okay to sit yourself out the game. Coach, I'm going to sit out right now because I have to work on me. I have to work on me. I have to, get my finances together, right? Because it's hard dating if you're broke. I'm sorry. It's hard dating if you're broke.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? See, all we need is each other. All we need is love. And I'm not saying that doesn't play a part, but you're going to get tired of eating ramen noodles, okay?
You're going to get tired of being out on the street, okay?
You're going to get tired of living in the cardboard. And this is nothing against people who may be in this situation, because I get it. Life happens. But baby, you need to, hopefully by the time you get to that point, you've had time with this person to know that in tough times, they're not going to just flake out on you, quit, walk away. Yes, it is hard. And you know what, Kat? It's even hard to be in a relationship when you broke and you've been in a relationship for a while. It's hard, but hopefully the perspective has changed by then. Like, I hate that we're in this situation, so we're going to keep working hard to get out of it. But it's still hard. Oh, it's just hard to be broke, period.
It's so fun. Yes, you hate to go to. It made me think of one of the reels where the lady's like, I have a Black American Express. I'm going to buy this purchase with my American Express, and she goes for like a $10 purchase, and the guy says your American Express declined.
See, the item was too low. They don't do purchases that low. They don't do purchases that low. Their minimum is like $100.
Your American Express declined. Okay. So while you're bragging, but yes,
somebody said red flag. Card declines.
But this is the thing. And life does happen. So sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, right? That's why even in relationships and marriage, this is for better or for worse, right? Because we go through situations, unexpected situations, right?
Yeah.
However, somebody needs to know how to get a prayer through so God can drop some witty inventions, some strategies, or something on us so we know how to get out of
Yes.
bad situation. Okay. We're not going to stay broke for 20 years. I'm sorry.
You are hitting on a huge thing, though. I feel like what you just said is like one of those tip of the iceberg things. Because like you said, somebody needs to know how to get a prayer through. Somebody needs to know how to just use. I have been saying it for the past few weeks. Help is right at your fingertips. You need to learn how to use Google. Google is your best friend. A prayer to the Lord, and Google will help you get some resources, find some resources, sign up for a resource. Listen, and it's nothing against anybody. If you're in a tough situation and the income of your household has changed, you don't have no food, it's hard to be in love and be broke and hungry. Apply for your in Illinois, it's called a link card. And I'm saying this, it's funny, but it's for real. Like, oh, I love you. I just love you, baby. Oh, I could just survive off your love.
No,
I'm hungry.
No. And I could drink your bath water. No. I want to have fresh water if we can. I don't want, because we have to use the same bath water over and over again because we can't pay our water bill. That's a different story. Okay. Than me wanting to drink your bath water. Okay. I'm just saying. It's a little, I'm just saying. But and God will download strategies for you to come out of, think about it. Who had a peanut? Like, right? George Washington Carver had a peanut. How many things did he do with that one peanut, right? Because God gave him strategies and witty inventions, right? So he can come out. So all you have to do is pray. Yeah, you're going to have to put in the work, because faith without works is dead. Right?
Yes.
So you have to put in the work. You can't just be like, I'm hoping and wishing and praying and not doing anything, like we genie, waiting for something to happen.
I'm weak. A hoping, a wishing, and a praying. Speaking of hoping and a wishing and a praying, I got two more pieces of advice. One bad and one good. Which one do
Okay.
you want to? Which one do you think I should share first?
Let's end on a good note. So before you share those two, first I want to do a shout out to Glenda Bailey, our sister. She's been on the show many times. Happy birthday, Glenda!
Happy birthday, Glenda! We love you. Go, Glenda.
And then baby girl's birthday is tomorrow. And she loves you.
Yes. And she, just in case you all don't know, baby girl is my daughter. And I cannot believe that she has been with me on earth for 24 months. It just, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna move off topic before I become an emotional mom.
Yes, we definitely want to celebrate the birthdays. So
yes, birthdays are so special.
I'm blessed. Yes, and we should celebrate those. If you have opportunity, thank God every day that you're alive. So shout outs for birthdays for sure. All right, let's wrap it up. So you two, go ahead. Do the bad one and the good one so we can end on a good note.
Yes, we're going to end on a good note. The first one was, you said the good note. Okay, so the first piece of advice was bad. She's a narcissist, bro. Leave her.
Somebody calling me out? It's like, no.
No, wait, remember what movie was that or what show was that? You Rang. Was that the Addams Family? You Rang. I am not a narcissist, neither is Kat, but you rang. Somebody heard the name called right then. Somebody said, "Oh, me." I mean, them, not me.
My son tells me this often. It's like, no.
Wait, you know what you say to him? It take one to know one.
Exactly. I birthed you. Now what? What does that make you? Nan and a boo boo.
Right. Narcissist to the second power. No. Oh my gosh. And then the second piece of advice was the good one. It was start every relationship with a clean slate. Boom.
Love it.
You don't take you don't bring your old stuff. They don't bring theirs. Just start with a clean slate. Yes.
That's the best. That is that's
simple advice, but it is impactful.
Yes, very much so. I love that. I told somebody, and I know we're ending. I said, yeah, I'm looking for I need a unicorn, right? Because I said, all I'm seeing is these just plain brown horses running around. I need a unicorn, right? Well, after they talked to me for a while, they said, yes, you do need a unicorn because you got issues. Yes, somebody that has to be able to mentally deal with what you see. Yes, you need a unicorn because they can't keep up with you. Would you? And these are comments from my friends. Okay, these are from my friends.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! She said these are comments from my friends. Good grief! Whoo, as my dad would say, good grief.
Right.
Good grief. Well, listen, if that's what your friends would say, exactly. I can only imagine what a stranger would say. Okay. So with that being said, long live the unicorns. We need you.
Yes. Yes. I feel a unicorn is coming into my life this year. Yes.
Listen, hello. Listen, I had a unicorn. I had a unicorn float into my life back in 2013. It was magical when we first met. We galloped down the sidewalk to each other as the unicorns that we both are. And we've been intertwined by our little horns.
That's it. See, it takes one to know one. So you could be equally yoked. A unicorn to a unicorn.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because you're really a unicorn as well. That's why you need a unicorn. I get it. I understand. Okay. Regular cannot, they just can't step up. They can't meet the standard.
Exactly.
I get it. They're good people, but they can't meet the standard. Look.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. Unicorn to
get it.
unicorn. Absolutely. Well,
That might
guys,
need to be the name of the show, Unicorn to Unicorn. Anyway, thanks, y'all.
guys, thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday with us. Catch us on the replay if you didn't get a chance to join in on the live. Thank you so much. You have a great, great, great day. We love you all so much.
Love you guys.
Enjoy this month of love. Do something special, if not with someone else, for yourself. Love yourself. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.